That's well picked up. It's out. No, will it be a no ball? That's what Amy Jones, Erin Burns is asking. It's well taken out in the deep. But is it above waist height? But she's come out of a crease, and so she seems to think that she's gone. And I think all is in order.
Yeah, the height, it has to be judged on would it arrive above waist height if the batter was in their normal stance, which is obviously 1 foot either side of the popping crease. So you would suggest that the umpire's thinking, and I agree, that the ball would have dipped at that point and would have been okay. Simple catch for Nat Sciver-Brunt.
Yeah, middle.
So all in order, Erin Burns departs, and in comes Amarlot to join Amy Jones, and Alana King with the wicket. Makes her intentions known straight away. Just falling short, is it? Jo Gardner out at long off. Just probably thought she was in the game for a split second. Good knee slide. That's been absolutely smoked. What a pickup that is from Amarlot. 2 off your first ball, strike it out of the ground in the second.
Well, this is what she can do, Daggers. Amarlot, she's a tall girl, so that means she's got a really long reach. So for other batters, they might not be able to have that step swing to this type of delivery, but for Amarlot, because of that reach, that is a phenomenal strike, probably the biggest we've seen of the day so far.
Yes, Kingy!
Yeah, she caught it flush. So still in the game here, the Birmingham Phoenix.
Come on, Kingy!
One more ball from King to come. Sciver-Brunt has bowled out. That's a beauty. An absolute beauty from Alana King. She's high class. She's done, though. Her day with the ball is finished. 20 balls, 25 runs, 32 needed from 15.
She bowled really nicely, Alana King. One of the more consistent players around in this competition and in world cricket. Always battling away for her place in the Australian side. She really is a very handy cricketer.
Not easy to get into the Australian side if you're a leg spinner.
Yep.
Georgia Wareham, Alana King, Amanda Jade Wellington. It's been struck nicely by Jones. Wants the second, and will get it.
Yeah, all 3 leg spinners playing in the 100 as well, Daggers, which is good to see.
Oh, you've got to be quick here. Got to be quick. Thrown at the right end as well from Bryony Smith. Now this could be carnage. Absolute carnage. Surely was never 2 there. There was barely 1. However, Amarlot has sent herself down the river.
Well, this was nearly deja vu from the other evening at the Aegeus. Amy Jones was run out in a really similar fashion, and then it was Amarlot who decided to come back for 2 when it was buzzers. It was never on. It's a big moment, actually. Amarlot, we've seen how destructive she can be. So Trent Rockets now just got themselves probably back into the driving seat.
Well, she's had an influence. She didn't pick up a wicket. She would have been devastated by that. Picking up a run out after her stint is a bit of consolation for her. Steer Callis in to join Amy Jones. Well bowled. Well bowled. Might cost her a couple of runs. Came over the wicket. Just speared that ball in, giving no room for Jones to try and get her hands underneath it. Has she got all of that one? Oh, brilliant. Really, really well done. From Wilson it was. On the boundary edge, just tiptoeing along the high wire, making sure she kept her feet inside the boundary. What could have been 4 is 2.
Okay. Ball in hand there. Foot inside. Keep going through. Keep going through. Runs, runs, runs.
Looks like nifty footwork to me and to the umpires. So another 5 goes by, just 10 balls left, 24 needed from the Phoenix. Good news is Amy Jones keeping the strike for the final 10. So just 2 bowlers you would imagine that will be used, and that's Alexa Stonehouse with 5 left and Bryony Smith with 5 left. So there is still something at the back end for the Birmingham Phoenix to think about. I don't think they'll mind facing the off spin. (24 from 10). Record crowd as well. The women's game here at Trent Bridge. 10,350 in to watch this tussle. And that's a perfect start. It's going to kick on, should get to the boundary, and does. Well, first blood in these final 10 going to the Phoenix and Amy Jones.
This is a really good option from Amy Jones. She knows that Alexa Stonehouse is going to go pace off. The offside field's up, so she can get into position early as she does there. It's just literally a swing of the bat and making sure she gets the elevation up and over.
Tries it again, she's absolutely tagged it. Completely wrong footing, the infield on the offside, and now Nat Sciver-Brunt has got problems.
She just gets into position so early, doesn't she? So the fielders, you know, in the offside point, backward a point, you could already see they're already on the move because they know they're in the action area. But either way, Amy Jones still finds a way through.
So change in the field. Deep point has gone out now for Amy Jones. You can see left-hand side of your screen. And she's got work to do. That might squeeze through as well. Datani can't cut it off, and it's 3 fours in a row. And maybe that final opportunity for the Birmingham Phoenix to get on the board this season is going to happen.
Well, Amy Jones has been threatening to play this sort of innings throughout the 100. She hasn't quite done it yet in terms of seeing her side home for a win. 47 off 29, striking it so nicely. A lot through the offside, behind square. That's mainly because of that reverse sweep that she plays so well.
I wonder if the Welsh Fire are sat watching this defeat for the Trent Rockets. The Welsh Fire will be cheering on the Birmingham Phoenix here, no doubt. Short ball, there's a fielder out in the deep, it'll just be one. And it gets Steer Callis on strike, and that the Trent Rockets won't mind.
No, they won't mind that at all. This is the moment where they really do need to squeeze. Nat Sciver-Brunt just marshalling the troops, making sure that she's getting the field right. Offside field up.
Well bowled, well bowled. Alexa Stonehouse. Gutsy ball to bowl with the final one of your 5 that you've bowled. So her 20 balls have cost just 20 runs, and she's bowled nicely today.
Back of the hand, slower delivery, just slightly running her fingers down the side of the seam as well in doing so. But how well has she bowled, Alexa Stonehouse? A youngster, under 19, she's done her job. Now it's over to the senior pros. There is a committee meeting going on at the moment. Kirsty Gordon, captain of the Blaze side, who play here at Trent Bridge. The Sciver-Brunts, Harmanpreet Kaur, they're all getting in on the action.
No problems with that. They've made it through okay with 5 balls remaining. Now, Steer Callis might want to get Amy Jones back on strike here.
Down!
Or just thread it through extra cover for 4. Thanks very much. What a start to this final 5.
Yeah, leave it to me, Amy Jones. I've got this. The Dutch international, she's a handy cricketer. She's got a good technique. That's in the top order normally of most teams that she plays in. Managed to thread this through.
7 from 4. Amy Jones wanted the single, but I think Steer Callis just middled this into her foot.
And again, I think she's trying to open up down the ground. That's really nicely bowled by Bryony Smith, just following her.
Not much flesh around the metatarsal, let me tell you. That's sore. So, more importantly from the Trent Rockets, it's a dot ball.
Come on, Bry!
No fielders apart from long off on the boundary, on the offside. That's where she goes. It's Harmanpreet Kaur in pursuit. Does Jones want the second? Yes, she does. Will she get there? Yes, she does. So Amy Jones happy to let Steer Callis try and, shall I do it, steer the Birmingham Phoenix to victory. You didn't
I could
think I'd
tell it
do
was
it.
coming, Daggers. I could tell.
You could see it in my face. I was so excited. 5 from 2. And a missed stumping. But a dot ball. And remember, in this competition, a tie is a tie. So it's 4 to tie, 6 to win. Like to apologise if you hear some feisty language out in the middle. Again, though, it makes you wonder, should really Amy Jones have been on strike for this final? Well, we'll find out with what Steer Callis does with this final delivery. That is what is required. 4 to tie, 6 to win, long off in place. All there's a long on, deep in wicket and deep backward square. 5 to win. And that will do it for the Rockets quite nicely. Just a single. And they keep their slim chances of qualification for the Eliminator alive. Final home game of the season. They've won their last 2 home games. It keeps them with a small sniff of a chance of postseason play. But it did come down to a wire. As for the Birmingham Phoenix, yet again, they fall agonisingly short